Okay, I've never actually given you guys a tour of our little condo gym, but there's nobody in here now, so it might be a good time. Honestly, this is probably the best condo gym that I've had. Over here, we got a little dry sauna locker. The sauna's out of order. So fucking typical for these buildings to have something out of order. Alicia was very pumped because they have a little Stairmaster. It's not great. A couple bikes, 4 treadmills, which is fantastic. Over here we got a little cable system, Smith machine, dumbbells up to 50, bench. This is like a leg extension, hamstring curl combo kit. Over here we got some ellipticals and a little pull-up dip assist. And this is actually pretty cool. This is like a little yoga room. I haven't done any posing here because it's still a little bit exposed. I guess you could close these doors, but they would definitely be pissed, and there's cameras in here and shit. So, but they do have this little pull-up over here that I usually do abs on. And they got some mats and stuff, so it's honestly pretty good for a condo gym. And my thing is just that they have enough treadmills. Like, I've never had to come in here and there's not been a piece of cardio equipment available, because that's the fucking worst, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna get this in and then get back and start eating. This is a pretty loud treadmill. But yeah, basically what I was gonna say is, honestly, if I didn't have this gym here, I would definitely have like a walking pad or something in my house, because I do have a little stand-up desk, and honestly, I might get a walking pad in the winter because obviously my steps are gonna be a lot less. Fletcher hates going out in the snow. So, I mean, it might be convenient for me to be able to kind of get in a little bit of steps and work at the same time, because that's gonna help a lot with my food intake throughout the off season. Just being able to move more throughout the day, still get work done, because I find that's the worst part, is just, I'll sit down at my desk and I'll just lock in on work for like 4 or 5 hours and I forget about everything else. So it's kind of tough. Fletcher, what is it? Fletcher.
Fletcher?
Sit down.
Hey, handsome.
Boy.
Is it yummy? Here. It's all little pieces though, I'm sorry. Here you go. Is that good?
Awesome. All right, so we passed by that little pet store every single day, and usually it's early in the morning. Like they don't open until 10, so usually it's way before then, but for whatever reason the owner's there checking out with some water, and he just smells like the treats and the food and probably other dogs through the door, and he always goes to smell. And now she gave him treats, and he is never not going to stop there again. So yeah, that's great, but that was very nice of her. Spoiled. I'm very excited now. Okay, good morning, guys. We are 2 days out, so busy morning here so far. Fletcher's coughing up a lung over there. Actually, let's go say hi and see what he. Okay, so busy morning here so far because Luke wants me to train after one meal, which I think I told you guys yesterday. And I also have a haircut at 10. So I've already been up, sent off my check-ins to him. He just called me and he's currently on the way to kind of get situated for the day, get everything sent off. So he's gonna send me my training plan and he's going to send me my food for the day. But here's the thing, and unfortunately for me, I continue to look better the lighter I get, right? I was at another new low this morning. We hit 220 this morning, lightest all prep, and I'll put up my check-ins here. But honestly, like, I just keep looking better is the thing, and it sucks because like I want to eat, But if my look is better when I'm not as full, my lines are better, then that's kind of the direction that we need to go here, which is annoying because I want to be able to eat food, and I haven't been able to all week. And in the past, obviously by Thursday, I'm used to, I think last Thursday before my show, I was crushing like 300 grams of rice per meal, muffins, the works, right? So different approach, but I completely agree. Like you guys can see here, I think I looked way better this morning. And I think like we've seen new lows before, and like we found earlier in prep that when I dropped below 222, my look kind of diminished, right? I looked a little bit stringy, but I think that more so had to do with the fatigue and inflammation. Whereas now we've dropped all that off and everything is a lot more like flushed, and everything looks a lot like everything's there, you know what I mean? And it just kind of continues to get better, and my body is kind of just like shrink wrapping itself right now. Skin is getting really tight around the muscles, and I think just by adding a little bit of food, honestly probably on Friday night, that's all we're really gonna need. So curious to see what today brings, what tomorrow brings. And I also talked to Luke about my sleep, because my sleep's been terrible this week, just because I obviously have not been having many carbs, and I'm leaner than I've ever been in my entire life, which makes sleep very, very difficult. So yeah, we're gonna do a little antihistamine tonight, like Benadryl, to kind of help me sleep, but that'll also help kind of flush things out as well. So it should change my look a little bit as well. So that's something else that I have to look forward to. But I just need Luke to answer me now, so I can make my pre and post workout meal and hit the road, train, and then get to my haircut. So that's why I'm in a rush, because I got to train before I get my haircut at 10. So okay guys, we are putting away meal number 1 here now. Not going to take a post-workout meal with me to the gym, because Luke wants me to have the sourdough meal as my second meal. So he, and again, doesn't want this workout taking long. He wants me in and out, do a couple sets, then I'm getting my haircut. So I'll just have to push through until I get home. So it should be around probably 11:30, 12 by the time I get home, which kind of lines up well with meals anyways. But meal 1 going down, 100 grams creamy rice. Got the Elevate carrot cake in here because that is the goat. 45 grams of whey, 20 grams of almond butter, and that's it. We're just gonna put a nice little layer of cinnamon on here, and our salt. Beautiful. I'll give you guys a little bite here, of course. Gas. I do thoroughly miss my banana in this meal, though. I will say that much. So I don't know if I kind of chatted about the plan for the rest of the day yet, but it's pretty much the exact same as yesterday, because Luke and myself, I agree with him, I look better when I'm skinny, and my lines are good, and I'm fucking just shrink wrapped. So this is where like the coaching eye comes in, because it would be easy enough. Ooh, move this up a little bit. Yeah, it would be easy enough for him to just take a typical approach and be like, okay, we're gonna either front load you or back load you, make you full as fuck for the show, and whatever we kind of bring in, we bring in. We're just assuming that my fuller look is going to be my best look. So obviously I've said this before so many times, but you guys just being ready early, setting proper timelines, so you have the opportunity to test these things out and find what look fits your physique the best, because everybody's going to be different. And this is where the importance of having an experienced coach and a coach with a good eye comes in hand, right? I'm so hungry. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for me. So I'm gonna finish this off. Next time you guys see me, probably gonna be at the gym. Probably not gonna record a lot at the gym because I'd be in and out pretty quickly. But I'll get some clips. I'd get some shots posing for Luke anyways. So I will share those with you guys as well and see how we're looking after a little pump ski. Okay, traffic was actually so shit coming here. Took me 50 minutes to get to the gym. Usually takes probably 30. So we got about 45 minutes to get this in, but I don't think it's going to take longer than that anyways. So we're just going to go in, bang it out, and then go see Age and get a hair done. Yeah. I'm not sure what I want to do, like if I want to do a like completely clean shave or if I want to leave a little bit of the scruff. But I usually kind of leave it up to him, whatever he thinks, because he's the pro. So yeah, pretty excited for this session. The pump's probably not going to last very long, but we're just literally trying to get a little bit of blood into the muscle, move some nutrients around, and then really get on with the rest of the day. Because my body, like some people, this is a thing that me and Luke kind of talked about this morning. Some people look better when they are inflamed and they're like still kind of like pumped. So some people will go in on like a Friday before or even the day of the show and get like a little bit of a pump because that's when their physique looks best. And you know, you're not going to know that until you really try that. But obviously just what we've found here is that I look so much better when I'm not inflamed and I'm just like sharper and not like blasting full, you know. So yeah, that's the game plan and kind of the reasoning behind it. So yeah, I'm pretty interested with this whole process. I find this all very, very exciting, because we're doing things that I haven't done before and bringing a different look that I haven't brought before. Yeah, so I mean, it's all very, very exciting, and even the fact that like it's been 3 years since I've stepped on stage, and ever since stepping off stage in like 2022, everything that I've done has led up to this point and worked up to this point. Like the amount of times I don't know that I was like literally sat on the couch probably at like fucking 12:30 or 1 trying to finish my last meal, just being like, I cannot fucking wait to prep because I'm sick of eating. And yeah, I mean, I ate a lot of food for a good 2 years there, and fucking worked, you know. That's all it is, man. It's just time in the game. So nice. There's not many people here. Huge dub. All right, we're gonna get in there. at fresh cut. Check it out. We left a little bit of scruff there. Honestly, just because Alicia likes it, and we aim to please. Okay, so I was planning on filming in there, but I slept in the chair for most of the haircut, which honestly is pretty typical for me. I find it's so funny, and like this has always been something that's like pretty common for me, or at least since I've lived here. Like I've been seeing him, he's the only barber that I've ever gone to here. So it's been like, fuck, what? 3 years? Has it been 3 years? 2025. No, it'll have been 2.5 years. But regardless, since I moved up here, he has like my last show, I had like, I didn't have a mullet. I kind of had a like a, I don't know, what did you call it? I think it was like, it's called like a burst fade, where it's not just here, it kind of goes into the back, and my hair was a lot longer on the top. And anyways, I like that, and then it kind of slowly morphed into more of a mullet. And Adriano, shout out, he's been the curator behind all of that, and yeah, it's been good, man. I love my hair. So plan is now we're gonna head home, get our next meal in, and I gotta set up a new client, so create the training programs, onboard her, do all that. And honestly, if I have time, I'd like to get in a nap. I do have to get in steps at some point today, so I might see if Alicia wants to go for a little walk, or maybe we want to walk down to Starbucks and do some work there or something like that. So that is the plan. But overall, happy with my haircut, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Everything is I still can't believe that I'm like 2 days out. Like it's mind blowing how quickly it's come. Like this prep has felt really long, but it has also felt like it's gone by in like a flash. Like all I remember is just like, you know, being excited to prep, you know, being excited to see the changes in my physique and how much I've actually developed over the last, like, you know, 3 years since I've been on stage last. And here we are. So it's pretty cool. So I'm just like really trying to make an effort to slow down and be present, because like I'm a anxious, kind of uptight person, and I find that when there's a lot going on, or like, you know, something big is coming up, then to a certain degree I either just like keep myself really busy to like distract myself, or I just kind of like not necessarily shut down, but I'm just like a lot more isolated. I like don't get to enjoy the process as much, right? So I will see you guys for my next meal, and we'll have a little chat probably when I get back, or when I'm on the way home. Peace. Okay, we got a couple packages. Is that the just plain vanilla protein?
Yeah.
Okay, fire.
I think this is the one I'm baking with.
Yeah, that's also my favorite protein to make a taste out of, honestly.
Really? More than the cookie one.
More than the cookie?
The oatmeal cookie.
Yeah, that one just gets like fluffy, honestly.
Okay. Right, do you want to open this or no?
Yeah, I'll open it. So. I'll wait for you to finish.
This is my actual monthly order, I think. I don't know why this isn't separately. This is for the baking video. I have no idea why this is here. Maybe it was out of stock, so I sent it from a different warehouse.
Okay.
And this is my actual monthly order, I believe. hate this bubble wrap. It takes up so much space. What did I order? Did I order a shirt?
Curious. Oh, maybe they sent you an apron. Maybe baking in the apron like I am.
I might have actually bought a shirt because I feel like I don't have a lot of like Jack t-shirts.
Okay.
This one might not have been ugly. Yeah, I think I
See the back?
I might have ordered that. It's just
It's alright. Merch is still terrible.
And look what's back in stock.
Ooh, yeah, I got a couple of those too.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got 2 of those.
Oh, Jesus
So
Christ.
we literally have 4 of these. The vanilla oatmeal cookie flavor is gas.
The best.
Yeah.
We got 2 of those. I really like those for sleep.
It's like PM,
We got
yeah.
none of those, and we're kind of low on creatine.
Okay.
Yeah, the Nitro Surge must have sent from a different warehouse.
Yeah.
Watch out!
Okay, nice. It's my turn. So, barbells. Hopefully I'm in frame here. So pretty cool. It's actually funny because when we were in Florida, I was like just obsessed with looking at protein bars
For
because
whatever reason.
they just have a bunch of different flavors down there. And literally, what was it? When I was flying back, Barbells reached out and they're like, we would like to send you some protein bars. So,
Manufacturing work.
yeah, manifestation. So I'm super stoked about this collaboration because obviously I have like a week left of prep and I'll be able to enjoy these. And I honestly don't remember the last time that I had a protein bar. Honestly.
It's hard to find a good protein bar.
It is hard to find a good protein bar, honestly. I remember when I was in like high school and university, my mom used to buy the just like basic Kirkland ones.
The pure protein ones?
Not even, well, the pure protein ones, but the pure protein ones were like a treat.
Oh, okay.
So you get like the bricks, you know what I'm talking about, like the Quest style ones. But I would suffer at least 2 of them down a day.
I lived on pure protein bars.
Yeah, the pure protein bars. Honestly, the pure protein bars aren't that bad.
No.
Oh, we have quite the contraption here.
Come on.
Okay, so I'm not gonna open this yet because I'm gonna be too tempted to eat them. We got a box of birthday cake. We got a box of creamy crisp flavor. We got a flavor cookies and cream, caramel cashew, which I'm very excited about. Caramel cashew sounds really good. The chocolate cookie dough and cookies and caramel. So I think the cookies and cream is probably the best one.
I'm excited for the birthday.
There's 4 in each box. So we will be doing a review of these post-show. I think the little gel packs. Keep it cold, maybe, so it doesn't melt.
Oh.
But yeah, I was really hoping that they would send the pumpkin spice cake. But maybe if we do a good job of this, they will send us monthly supplies, and we'll get a code for you guys.
Oh yeah. Wait, so we'll do it. We'll rank them.
Yeah, we'll rank them. We got 6 here. Let's go.
It's exciting.
And like, I don't know. I'm sure you guys have tried these before, but
I actually don't know if I have.
You haven't.
I've heard they're really good though.
They have like little crisps on top, so they're kind of chewy. Not all of them have these crisps, but it's like a little dual texture situation going on. So, very excited. Okay, guys. So, meal number 2 is going down. We got our sourdough meal. Luke has requested meals in specific orders today, so I am just following orders. I think I'm honestly probably gonna pull out condiments today. Just stick with salt and pepper, and yeah, just because I just want to make sure digestion is as on point as possible. So same thing with like sweeteners, stuff like that. So that's kind of the plan for the day. Not a whole lot else changing. I told you guys the plans for kind of food for the rest of the day. Same plan as yesterday, really. Yeah, so Luke just likes this look, and he thinks, like, I just sent, I'll actually pop it up on the screen here, my post-workout visuals. So this is one meal in, just 100 grams of cream of rice, 45 grams whey, 20 grams PB, and Luke really likes this look on me, and I don't disagree with him. It's just in my head, the only thing is, like, I'm always like, I want to be fuller. Like, I don't want to get on stage flat, but obviously you don't want to spill over either. But I feel like I've always been the smaller guy, so I want to really push the fullness, so I'm not the smallest on stage. But I'm not, like, I still have a decent amount of room in my weight cap. I think my cutoff is 232, and I was 220 this morning, so still 12 pounds off my cap. So that's why it kind of like pushes me towards like wanting to be a little fuller, because I know there's guys that are going to have more muscle than me and be bigger than me and denser than me. But then again, when I'm tighter, like this morning when I was just like shrink wrapped, like that's what it looked like to me. That's what it felt like. I think maybe a touch fuller than I was obviously this morning, and I think post-workout was a pretty good example of that, of what that would look like, just being a touch fuller. And yeah, so it's like you get the lines in, and the small waist, and the symmetry, right? So I gotta kind of play to my strengths here, but we're gonna get this meal in and get after some check-ins. Thursday is another big check-in day for my team, so all right, I'm gonna go enjoy this. I will see you guys on my next meal. All right. So we are back for meal number 3. It is now 3 o'clock. I pretty much got all my check-ins done, all of them that have been submitted so far. I'm sure we'll have a couple stragglers that I'll either clue up tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, plan now is to eat this. I literally got soaking wet. I'll put up a video from my phone, but me and Fletcher went out for a short little walk, and it poured, and he was pissed, and I also was not very happy. So gonna go polish off some steps on the treadmill and probably run through some posing, just a little bit of flow rounds, going through my routine in the room there, and then I'll probably take my foam roller out and kind of roll everything out, do a little bit of stretching, mobility work, and then we'll come back here and start to wind down for the night. I actually do have a posing session with my posing coach Cody at 8:30. That was the only slot he had available this week, and I wanted to see him go through a couple rounds, obviously before show day. So you guys know the drill. We got our salt and pepper here. Not doing any condiments. I totally think I could be doing condiments, but I also think I'm probably better off not doing condiments. So it's really only a couple days, and I really don't really care that much. A little bit of salt on some ground beef, tastes phenomenal. Okay, oh look, a little bit of carrot here actually.
Oh, what the hell? How that got there?
All right, guys. So this is meal number 4. It is 6 o'clock on the dot. I've been waiting to eat this, and this is gonna be my last meal before posing with Cody, which is gonna be at 8:30. So I'm probably gonna be pretty fucking tired by the time that comes around. Get a little more carbs in my last meal, because as I talked about earlier, having a little trouble sleeping. So Luke wants to give me a little more carbs before bed. So hopefully we have a good night's sleep tonight. But yeah, this meal is just a mixture of spinach and green or snappies. I put my blueberries in this meal, so 100 grams of blueberries and 150 grams of chicken. So we're gonna eat this, and then do you want to run out and get the Benadryl? Or, yeah.
I want to really quickly under winners too. You don't have to come in.
Okay, we can do that.
But while we're out.
I need to get some steps. Get a little decaf coffee, maybe?
Yeah, I have like literally no money left.
There you go.
Like, I looked at my mom asked me the price of something, so I had to look at my card. And I almost shit my pants when I looked at what I spent while we were away this month.
Even just like groceries alone.
Well, that's literally what it was I put the hotel went on it, groceries went on it. I spend a lot of money on. I think like my hair appointment was on it because I hadn't paid off September yet. Paid for coaching.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
This is not a cheap sport.
No.
At all. It's ridiculous.
You can't see me when I'm playing.
Yeah, that's okay. Alicia's here. Hiding in the forest. Alright. I'll probably record some of my posing session. And then I'll see you guys at my next meal. Feel pretty flat. But yeah, I was dreading that posing session. It's like 9 o'clock here now. But that is pretty much the last real piece of work that had to be done. So we just went over the mandatories, just like reassurance stuff, went through my routine, make sure it felt good, make sure I was doing it quick enough, timing was right, and really just a good kind of confidence building session with Cody. And we just went over, refreshed some stage rules, if you're on the stage at all, being a pose, all that good stuff. And he also gave me a really good tip to bring a rag with me backstage and wipe off the bottoms of my feet, because I found here tonight, I'm obviously getting sweaty here, and my feet were slipping on the floor. And depending on what surface the stage is, you don't want your feet to be slipping because you won't be able to lock into poses, right? So I'm definitely gonna bring a rag with me so I can wipe off the bottom of my feet, because you get glaze on the bottom or something like that as well, it gets messy. So I'm gonna get my last meal ready here now, eat that, and then we'll go to bed. And tomorrow is show day eve. Okay guys, so final meal is going down. Very excited for this. So the one meal a day that I usually have 100 grams of rice with, I got right here. And Luca's added 130 grams of rice to this meal. So very excited about that. We got 100 grams of snap peas, a little bit of salt on there. And then I have my almond butter and my whey paste here, which I am going to drizzle over the top of the beef and rice. So.
That's such a prepping caution.
It is a prepping caution, but look how fucking good that looks. Hold on, let me get in there. Focus.
Do you have peanut butter in the way?
Sorry?
Do you have peanut butter in the way?
Yep. I sure do. All right, guys. So that is the meal. Gonna sit down, eat this, and I do still have to shave, which is her job. So we're gonna do that tonight, prep the skin, and then get to sleep. And hopefully, with a little bit of Benadryl tonight, I'll finally be able to sleep because I haven't had a good night's sleep in a while. And then tomorrow's show day eve. Heading to the hotel. Lots of exciting things happening tomorrow. So we'll see you then.